Okay, today on the Katie Stamps podcast.
The Apple MacBook Pro is missing from exhibition.
Microsoft updated Windows 10 to the wrong people.
There were flurries in southeast Nebraska last week, though the weather has reverted to nice. AKG,
a respectable mic company,
released a Blue Yeti clone.
XHelper malware has infected many Android devices.
Windows 10 November update.
And Mixer and Twitch lose to YouTube.
Anyways, yeah, the Apple MacBook Pro is missing from any showcases or exhibition. People were expecting a second release event in October. Well, it is currently November, the 5th of November 2019, the year being, and there was no event in October. The AirPods Pro just launched by press release, in other words, semi-quietly. The AirTags are still inactive, and the MacBook Pro is kept in the shadows, whereas the iPhone is kept in the spotlight. Honestly, why would you shadow a computer in favor of a phone? But it's ruining Crapple's already bad reputation. I mean, they haven't made good products since 2015. Also on the news, Microsoft offered a Windows 10 update to the wrong users. Users? For once, Microsoft didn't actually screw up because of bugs, but instead because a Windows 10 Pro update went to home users. It was an update about autopilot, which isn't available on Windows 10 Home. However, there is no adverse effect on Windows 10 Home, but it has been pulled anyway. Last week, there were flurries in southeast Nebraska, which was light snow. It was already cold. It was melting on contact with the ground, but that did change, although it has warmed up a bit to nice. AKG, a respectable microphone company, actually released the AKG Lyra, a Blue Yeti clone. Now, I don't know how many AKG models actually are cheap. AKG really never has been cheap, but that is a budget microphone. I've never been a fan of budget multipolar microphones, including the Blue Yeti, because you see, if the manufacturing cost is, for example, $100 with 4 capsules, 4 polar patterns, and a $20 body, that leaves $80 for all 4 capsules, which means $20 per capsule. Now, that is assuming that it has 4 capsules and not 3 like the original Blue Yeti had. Or technically it still has, because the Blue Yeti 10 is being sold alongside it. This malware strain called the XHelper has infected approximately 45,000 Android devices since I last checked. Now, please note that that is quite a lot. It's self-reinstalling, so it's nearly impossible to remove. It comes from the web-hosted Android apps, and by web-hosted I mean they are available for download on the web, and you install them through that. I'd recommend always using the Google Play Store. It's designed not to slow down the device or cause any destructive or cause any destructive event. It's not meant to slow down the device or cause any destructive offense, as I said earlier, but it is actually meant to make money off of pay-per-install apps by popping up pop-up ads and notification spam. And the Windows 10 November update is either nearing or released. It is a service pack update, which means that it doesn't have any new features. 19.0.13 is, I believe, a new build, and update 20H1 comes with more cowmoji, like the shruggy. while Mixer and Twitch battle it out. YouTube is the real winner, and there are two simple reasons. One, many people upload their VODs to YouTube. Two, YouTube also offers a live streaming platform. And okay, just a disclaimer before we start the segment. Sorry for not testing the Behringer B1 in this segment, but I literally just came from a gaming live stream session, so yeah. Anyways, let's move on to what you have to say. The highlighted comment segment that is totally named after the segment in the Bandrew Says podcast. I am totally going to be honest on that. Nikon's kind of out of batteries. Anyways, American Liberty says, congratulations on getting started creating. Subscribed and looking forward to see your journey in show development. Great start. To which I responded, thank you very much, with my main account. American Liberty, this is actually not the start of the creating, but it is the start of a regular series, pretty much, on my second channel. Yeah, before then, I was a bit sporadic with the second channel, and really the only thing with regular content, or at least semi-regular, was my main channel. But that's all for what you have to say today, because this show is still tiny. This is YouTuber's Personal. That's YouTuber's Personal, everyone. Okay, now it's time for YouTuber's Personal. And this is about vacations. We don't really get vacations in the traditional sense, as in time off from, well, in this case, a hobby, but vacations are usually about a job. Because, you see, we're often making content while we're away, whether that be in the form of doing it beforehand and backlogging, which a lot of people do. However, some people like myself actually like to make it while there if possible. We often need to announce them in advance, because if we don't, then people will not know and possibly think we're dead. No, people actually think that we are dead, which we're not, but that's what people think. A lot of viewers expect daily uploads and or streams, which is never possible. I mean, I try to stream every day because I like it. However, I absolutely cannot do it literally every single day. My second channel, that's this guy right here, has one regular series, and it's weekly. And that would be this podcast. I can't stream literally every day, though I try to. And yeah, I tell you, I'd totally record on vacation.
Advice from Kiss Hades Stamps.
Do you know what time it is? If you're looking at that clock, you would be totally wrong. If you're looking at a clock in your house, you would also be totally wrong. It's time for advice from Kiss Hades Stamps. Advice from Kiss Hades Stamps. Yay! My advice today is, edit your videos down. Gaming generally requires less than something like this, podcasts, which generally require a lot of editing. Even if it's just literally cutting parts out, it still requires a lot of editing. However, I would recommend that you do more than just basic editing. I would recommend having intros and outros. It looks more professional. Now, I don't really care for teaser openings, but I'd say they're fine. A lot of people do them. Well, I don't know how many people do them. I don't. However, background music is a no-no in podcasts. Background music means music behind your voice. So yeah, podcasts. Yes, gaming. Except for time lapses, but then again, you don't have a voice in there. If it is a time lapse chat, though, no background music, okay? Vlogs. And when I say vlogs, I mean like filming trips, like documentaries and stuff, not motion picture type stuff. House projects, unboxing, and vacations and stuff. I mean, those are not filming trips because they're not specifically for filming chats. Because, in my opinion, background music is just lazy and annoying. You know, I prefer to have no music behind the voice. If there is music, I'd rather it be not behind the voice, the spoken voice specifically. Now, this is going to be very hypocritical because I don't do that. I technically should, but I don't. Drink water while recording. Believe me, your vocal cords and your voice will thank you for that. Your vocal cords need to stay lubricated. And also, do not record when burnt out. That is just a bad idea.
Personal segment. This is it.
Here we go. My personal segment. My 100 subscribers special is now brilliant. That does not mean it's finished. Doesn't even mean I'm finished recording because I am not. What it means is that it's brilliant. Opening date soon-ish. Now, my second channel needs a 10 subscribers special because I did hit that and I actually passed it. Now, the rabbits are very, very naughty creatures. Cleaning needs done in the living room. Once again. However, my dad's PC is now clean. The fans were loud, actually, because the heatsink was clogged. It was clogged. Fans are now way quieter. Way quieter. There we go. My bedroom needs cleaned. I can't take my beds out of my bedroom to do it, though. It would be nice if I could. Wrong row. The hot water valve for the water heater is actually broken. Actually, it's not the hot water valve, it's actually the input valve. There is no output valve. That's gate valves for you, though. That's gate valves for you, man. And if I sound ill, it's actually because of the dust in Dad's computer over there. Not because I'm actually ill. It's actually because of the dust. Anyways, final point. Here's the mic I've been testing. Once again, the Behringer B1.